This is not your regular pop-off. I added something new to this recipe and I'm sure you want to learn it to change your pop-off game. Hello guys, welcome to Cook with Sonita. If you love homemade pop-off and want to learn perfect way to make your pop-off, stay with me and watch this video till the end. Look at me, I'm smiling and welcoming everyone to my channel. Today we are going to be using self-rising flour, which means no yeast needed for this recipe. This flour is from Costco and is very affordable. I got this bag for about $28. It works easily and perfectly for this recipe. Measure 2 cups of self-rising flour and sieve it into a mixing bowl. If you like the measuring tools and the mat I use in my videos, I will link them in the description below. Feel free to check them out on Amazon. Try not to skip this step. It really helps to make your batter to be very smooth. The new ingredient we are using today is yogurt. I'm going to be showing you 2 types of yogurt I can use for this recipe. This one is thicker, so if you're using it, you will need to add a little water. But in this recipe, I will be using liquid yogurt, which means we won't need any extra water. This one I'm using today is mango flavor yogurt. It makes a very big difference. Your pop-off is going to taste like mango for people who love mango. I started by measuring out 2 cups of yogurt. Depending on the consistency of your batter, you may need a little extra yogurt. If the batter is still too thick, simply add a bit more yogurt to it. Here is 2 cups of yogurt and I ended up adding extra half a cup. Next, add half a cup of sugar. I'm using less sugar because the yogurt is already too sweet. For extra flavor, I'll be adding half teaspoon of nutmeg. If you don't have it, you can use vanilla flavor or orange zest. This will add a delicious taste to your pop-off. Combine all the dry ingredients. Make sure everything is mixed together. Then make a well in the center. This will make it easier for you to add the yogurt and to mix everything evenly. If you are still enjoying this video so far and have learned something new, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and join the family. Now slowly pour the yogurt into the flour and mix as you go. Keep stirring until the batter is smooth, thick and well combined. Wash your hands thoroughly and then mix the batter gently with your hands. If you prefer, you can also use a spatula to combine everything until smooth. In this recipe, I'll be using my hands. I will be using both my hands and a spatula for this step, but you can choose the method that works best for you. The goal is to get a smooth, well combined batter. After mixing, I realized that the butter was too thick for just 2 cups of yogurt, so I added an extra half a cup. Adjust the yogurt as needed until you achieve a thick, smooth consistency. I will include the full recipe and exact measurements in the description box below, so be sure to check it out before you start making the recipe. Keep in mind that the amount of yogurt you need may vary depending on the yogurt you're using. Just adjust as needed until your batter looks like mine. Just a reminder about my pop-off series. We've already made butter pop-off and last week we made carrot pop-off. If you'd like to try different pop-off recipes, be sure to check out these videos on my channel. And stay tuned because next week we'll be trying another exciting version, banana pop-off. You don't want to miss it. This is the method I use to shape my pop-off and achieve those beautiful round shapes. Now let's get our oil ready for frying. Make sure you're using a deep pan. If your pan is shallow, your pop-off may not come out round in shape or it might sink. The extra depth gives the pop-off enough room to float and turn beautifully while frying. If you're not sure whether your oil is hot enough, try to fry 1 or 2 pop-off first. This will help you test the oil temperature before frying the rest of the pop-off. As you can see in the video, the pop-offs are coming out nice, round and beautiful. This is the exact texture and shape you are aiming for. I hope you enjoyed this yogurt pop-off recipe and learned something new today. If you give this recipe a try, don't forget to let me know in the comment section. Just look at this yogurt pop-off. Golden brown, nicely shaped and absolutely beautiful. They turn out soft, fluffy and very delicious. If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing to the channel, and if you are not ready to subscribe yet, a like and a share will mean a lot to me. Sharing my videos might help someone who is looking for pop-off recipes. Thank you so much for watching and I will see you in my next video where we'll be making banana pop-off. Bye for now.